Welcome back. Today we are diving into some really cool brain exercises that are going to help make your mind healthier, sharper, and way more focused. We're going beyond the usual stuff to give you some fun, engaging challenges that, trust me, you'll actually want to do.
So let me ask you something. Is your brain really getting a workout? Or are there days where you just feel stuck in a bit of a mental fog? You might think your mind is already pretty sharp, and maybe it is. But what if we could push it even further? I want you to think of this as your brain's new gym. And you know what the best part is? There's absolutely no heavy lifting required. Nope, these are just quick, simple exercises designed to seriously boost your cognitive power. Okay, you ready? Let's dive in.
First up, we're going to focus on mental speed. So let's kick things off with a little warm-up, something to really sharpen your brain's processing power and get those neurons firing fast.
This first one is called the Schulte table. It's a fantastic exercise that taps into something called neuroplasticity, which is really just a fancy way of saying your brain's ability to rewire itself. It looks pretty simple, but it's surprisingly good at challenging your mind and really waking up your brain. Okay, so here's how it works. You're going to see a grid with numbers from 1 to 25. The trick is to focus your eyes on the number right in the middle, and without moving them, use your peripheral vision to find all the numbers from 1 up to 25, in order. The goal? Do it all in 30 seconds. You want to give it a shot?
Let's do a quick countdown. 3, 2,
1. Go. Hey, don't worry if you didn't get them all. That was tough. But with just a little bit of practice, this exercise is the perfect example of how you can literally train your brain to process information way faster.
All right, our second exercise for mental speed is called multicolor text. What's so fascinating about this one is that it creates something called cognitive conflict. It basically forces your brain to handle two totally different pieces of information at the same time, what the word says and what color the word is. This is an amazing workout for your memory and concentration.
The instructions sound simple, but doing it is tricky. You're going to look at the words on the screen, but instead of reading the word, you need to say the color of the ink it's written in. So, for example, if the word red is written in blue ink, you have to say blue. Yeah, it is way harder than it sounds.
Okay, let's move on to our next section. It's time to strengthen that mind-body connection. These next exercises are all about getting your brain and your body perfectly in sync by building new neural pathways. I want you to think of it like paving new roads inside your brain.
I want you to try this, completing small, simple tasks with your eyes closed. See, when you take away your sight, your brain has to work so much harder, and this really sharpens your spatial memory and your recall. You know what? Why not try it right now? Just for a second, close your eyes and try typing your name on your phone.
Now for a really quick coordination drill. This one's fantastic because it forces the left and right sides of your brain, that's your logical side and your creative side, to talk to each other and work together. It actually builds stronger connections between them.
So here's what you do. With your right hand, make a peace sign. At the exact same time, with your left hand, make an OK sign. Got it? Now switch them. And switch back. The real challenge is to do this back and forth as fast as you possibly can. Ready for a little test?
All right, here we go. In 3, 2,
1. Go. So how'd you do? It feels a little clumsy at first, right? It's a great little mental reset you can do anytime, anywhere. This next one is so simple, but it is incredibly powerful. All you have to do is start using your non-dominant hand for everyday stuff. So if you're right-handed, try brushing your teeth tonight with your left hand, or just try writing your name. This simple switch forces your brain to form those brand new neural connections we were just talking about. Okay, let's head into our final section. Now that we've done some mental sprints and coordination drills, let's talk about building smarter habits for real, long-term mental fitness. The key here is to really be intentional about the challenges you give your brain. On one side, you have actual brain builders, things like Sudoku, chess, or even word scrambles. These games make you think, and they've been shown to improve your decision-making. But on the other side, you've got the mindless distractions, those addictive games that don't really require much active thought. Always try to opt for the brain builders. And this brings us to a huge modern challenge, our dependence on technology. Look, it makes life easier for sure, but relying on it for every little thing means our brain just doesn't get the activity it needs. So practice some small tasks manually. Try doing simple math without a calculator. Try to actually memorize a friend's phone number. It strengthens your memory and honestly makes you more self-reliant. So after all of these exercises and all these habits, what's the one crucial point here? What's the ultimate takeaway we should hold on to from all this? It's this. Make your memory your first tool. Now, this isn't about throwing away your calendar or your calculator. It's about challenging yourself to rely on your own mind first, before you reach for that external tool. It's really all about building a stronger, more resilient brain.
So I'll leave you with this one question. After hearing all these options, which brain workout are you going to try today? Is it going to be the Schulte table? Or maybe something as simple as brushing your teeth with your other hand? Just pick one and give it a go.